a strong performance, really leading, partnering, strong character.
I don't think I've ever seen a passo from a male celebrity actually that convincing.
You executed it superbly. Well done.
It's coming, Amy! You. I'll be watching you. Don't you worry, giving him all the answers. Yeah, I know. Honestly, well done. Because I know you weren't too keen on that tango the week before, but that, Tom, it was fantastic.
Oh, I loved every second of it. We had a really, really good week as well. We came in on the Monday. You know, it didn't go our way the week before, and I just came in thinking, look, you never know when it's going to be over. I just want to enjoy this week, and it just meant we had the most amazing week in training. And I was just really pleased. I knew that the choreography was so good.
It was brilliant.
And that if I could pull it off, it could be a really special moment. And so I'm really pleased it went well.
So good. And you said this was Tom's toughest week, really, because especially after the tango as well, regardless of whether you're like, you know, it's a new week, it's still going to affect him slightly. But he just went out there and smashed it.
Oh, he did amazing. Yeah, how do I convince Tom you're going to do a passo after the tango when it's the most similar Latin dance?
Nice little double week.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks for that.
And I was, you know, I knew Tom wasn't, you know, it wasn't the dance you were most looking forward to, was it?
No,
so I
well,
also had that as well. He worked so hard, and yeah, I was so proud, honestly.
You should be.
I loved every second of the training room to the performance. Actually, it was over too early for me.
It was over too early. Do you want to do it again? Because I mean,
I would love to.
Absolutely, and the character as well that you portray. I mean, listen, you've been doing this since you were like 1, to be fair, on a stage with a guitar in your hand, but to perform like that and put that character on, does that help you when it comes
do you
down
know
to
what?
the routine?
It's so different to being on stage with the band. You know, that's me.
You're Tom.
And this, I had to do the opposite. You know, you just have to really embrace everything about the character. Because, you know, part of it, the challenge is not worrying about looking silly and feeling silly. So the costume and the character and doing a really traditional Paso Doble really helps.
Really
like,
traditional
the costumes
as well.
are amazing, and the music, it helps you kind of embrace that side of things and make it a real performance. So I loved every aspect of that. It was amazing.
We loved watching it, we did. And I know Harry came down to see you in training. I mean, what was that like, having a winner come and judge you?
Yeah, well, he came down to training, so he'd seen like a little sneak peek of it when it was kind of like not in its finished form, but he really enjoyed it. So yeah, I kind of felt like, you know, it's nice getting some words of wisdom from someone who's been in these, you know, been in this position. He went as far as you can go in Strictly, all the way to the end and won it. So yeah, I guess there's a little bit of pressure, but it's nice. You know, I feel like he's had 10 years of talking to me about Strictly without me really understanding what it's like.
And you're just like nodding along.
You're like, yeah, mate.
Yeah, all right, Harry,
whatever.
get over it. It was like 400 years ago.
But now we can have like a proper conversation about, you know, about the dance and stuff, which is really nice.
Another person who absolutely loved it was Craig. And I mean, it's quite hard and rare to please Craig, but he said it was the most convincing passo he's pretty much ever seen. What was going through both of your minds when you heard that?
What a compliment. I think I, like, leaped at your arms tonight at the time, like, yes!
The thing, I think, to go from, like, week 1, he gave us a 4. So I think getting to a point where he's giving us those kind of comments and giving us a 9, it's, you know, it makes it kind of all feel worthwhile that, you know, I am getting better and making progress every week. So it felt amazing getting those comments.
Also, he commented about your spins week 1, saying how you needed to spot, and he really pulled you up on your spins.
They
then he started his feedback on the night of how amazing your spins was at the top of the number. I think that just shows the journey and how far you've come.
It was amazing, and it was reflected in the scores, because 38, their highest so far. I mean, I want to say, where did we go? 39 or 40 this week? Where are we going to go?
That's the problem, because, you know, when you have a really good week and you get a high score, the expectation is suddenly higher for you. But, you know...
That is ballroom. And we've had the same score for all of our ballroom dances, 3 7s and an 8.
3 7s and an 8.
Our Latin have been scored higher. So this is the new challenge now for Tom, isn't it? To get out of that same score.
Well, we're going to try and get out of that same score with your dance this week. It's Viennese waltz, and you're dancing to this.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand.
What a moment. What a moment. What a track.
Yeah.
What a song.
How are rehearsals going?
Is it going okay?
Yeah,
Going okay. I think last week we just had a really unexpectedly good week because I went into the Paso Doble thinking I was going to struggle with it, and so I was really pleasantly surprised. So coming out of that week into this one, I feel like it's I've realised I have to really work hard this week. So it's been more challenging than last week.
And I guess we've had comments in the ballroom for the last 2 numbers of ballroom we've done that they want Tom to improve on, so we need to take those on board. His frame. Craig mentioned your bottom out in the tango. So we need to ensure that those elements have also improved.
And also the competition is so tough now. I know.
And that leaderboard is. I mean, we was just saying it with Anton. We sat with everyone, and it's just up, down, left, right. No one knows where anyone's going to be each week.
Yeah, so it's not enough just to I know how hard I have to work if I want to stay here, and I really want to stay. So, I'm working hard.
You're working hard. And listen, you're a musician, and you're a fantastic musician. That song, everyone loves pretty much. Everyone knows that song. How important is a song choice for the pair of you to actually feel the dance?
Oh, I think it makes all the difference. If it's a song that you know and you love, it makes it so much easier. But you know what's interesting? I thought being a musician, that, might give me some advantage. But honestly, being a musician and the way that I play music is totally different to the way you think about music as a dancer. It's like 2 different sides of your brain.
Completely.
I'm basically having to unlearn 18 years of being in McFly in order to
Don't do that, please. I'll have all the fans on at me. Like, what have you done to him?
It's really hard. Dancing to music is so different to playing it. It's a different mindset. So it's actually really challenging.
Well, do you know what? You're making it look easy. Let me tell you, if anything was like last week was to go by, you definitely are. And I cannot wait to see what you do this week with the Viennese waltz. I'm loving you two as a pairing, and I think you're fantastic. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
It's Tom and Amy, everyone. Thank you. That is it from me tonight. A massive thank you to all of my guests. Jeanette is going to be back tomorrow night with Rose and Gio and AJ and Kai. Plus her former dancing partner, Harvey, is going to be joining her for a Charleston masterclass. That's all at 6:30 on BBC Two, and I'll see you on Friday night. Night-night.